historic victory. Alex, Eala, and Nadiia Kichenok surge. The quarterfinals at Guangzhou Open doubles showdown. The crowd in Guangzhou could feel it. That electric, air, that rare, undeniable sense that something special was happening under the dazzling floodlights of the Guangzhou International Tennis Center. 2 women, one young, fiery, and fearless. The other seasoned, sharp, and strategic, joined forces to script a story that would echo far beyond the tennis court. Alexander Alexa of the Philippines and Nadiia Kichenok of Ukraine had just stormed their way into quarterfinals of the Guangzhou Open doubles, not merely advancing but commanding every rally, every return, every heartbeat of the match. The world was watching, and for Filipino fans, this wasn't just tennis. This was history in motion, glowing, star, a match that redefined momentum. The first began with intensity that could slice through glass. The Chinese crowd, eager to cheer their local favorites, soon found themselves transfixed by the rhythm of the Eala Kichenok duo. Eala, barely 19, played with the ferocity of a warrior twice her age. Her ground strokes, heavy, deep, and unpredictable, pinned their opponents behind the baseline. Kichenok, with her years of doubles experience, moved at the net like a seasoned general, cutting off angles, anticipating every shot at 3-3. The match hung in the balance. The opponents had just saved 2 break points, but Eala, eyes burning, with focus, stepped up to serve. Boom. Ace down the T-boom. Another one wide. The crowd gasped. The young Filipino was unstoppable. Kichenok smiled, the kind of smile that said, "I've seen greatness before, and I'm watching again. Right now." They took the set 6-4. The second set was a masterclass in resilience. The opposing pair tried everything. Lobs, drop shots, aggressive volleys, but every time they thought they found way through, Alex was there, sliding, sprinting, stretching, and somehow turning defense into art. At 5-4 with a match on the line, Kichenok stepped up to serve for victory. 2 quick points. Then at 32-15, Alex launched a forehand winner. So, Purett split the court like lightning. One more serve, a short rally. Kitchen, it to Eala. Volley, smash, game, set, match. They had done it. Philippines and nations roar heard across the world. Back home in the heart of Manila, fans were awake past midnight, glued to their screens. Families huddled in living rooms. Students streamed a match from cafes in Cebu and Davao. Tennis clubs erupted in cheers. When the final point was won, social media ignited. Hashtag #LateChenok and hashtag #PProudPinoy trended. Instantly, another historic night for Philippine tennis. One fan tweeted, "Alex, Eala, you're carrying our flag higher every day." Wrote another. Even the Philippine Tennis Federation released a statement within minutes. Alex continues to inspire generations of athletes. Her partnership with Nadiia Kichenok shows the power of teamwork and global unity in sport. Flex biceps, the power duo, youth meets experience. The partnership of Alex and Ada was more than a strategic pairing. It was a fusion of fire and wisdom. Kichenok, 31, a doubles expert with years of WTA experience, had been mentoring younger players across Europe. She had seen it all, the pressure, the heartbreaks, the comebacks. Alex, on the other hand, was still writing her first chapters, raw, bold, and unafraid to challenge tradition. Together they became a perfect blend. Kitchen had guided the tempo, reading the game like a chess master. Alex added flair, unpredictable, daring, unrelenting. Their chemistry grew match by match. Their trust palpable with every exchange nod. Alex brings a spark, Kitchen said post-match. Her energy makes me feel like I'm 20. Again. And Alex, her response was pure gratitude. Now, Gia has been incredible. I'm learning so much from her. We're having fun out there. And I think that's why we're winning tennis. The artistry of their play. Watching Eala Kichenok is like watching a dance. Fast, coordinated, and seamless. Their double strategy was layered with brilliance. Alex's return game, fearless, sharp, and deep. She neutralized even the fastest serves, turning defense into offense in seconds. Nadia's net control, poise, and powerful. Her ability to intercept and finish points turned countless rallies in their favor. Communication between every point they met at the net. A brief nod, a shared word, a touch of the racket, silent coordination that spoke volumes. In one breathtaking rally, Eala sprinted across the baseline, barely, saving a deep shot, then whipped a lob. That forced an error. The audience gasped. Even the commentators couldn't help but marvel. What a display from Eala. The poise, the athleticism. Unbelievable. That point didn't just win applause. It set the tone. The opponents looked shaken. The match momentum had shifted permanently. Trophy. The Filipino dream takes flight. Ella's journey is bigger than tennis. It's a metaphor for Filipino dream, one built on perseverance, humility, and faith. She represents every overseas Filipino worker, every student striving abroad, every young athlete chasing greatness. Against all odds, when she walks onto the court, she doesn't just play for herself. She plays for us. Every fist, pump, every shout let's go carries the weight of 110 million hopes. And that's why her success feels so personal, because when Alex wins, the whole nation stands taller. Movie camera, behind the scenes, the champions, routine. Off the court, Alex remains grounded. Her days in Guangzhou are filled with quiet discipline. She wakes early, meditates before practice, and writes in her journal notes about gratitude, goals, and lessons learned. She calls her family after every match, often switching from English to Tagalog. Mid-sentence, Mama Angayo, Mom, I'm so happy, she said after this latest victory. I can feel all your prayers. Her humility disarms everyone around her. Tournament staff described her as always smiling, grateful, and kind to everyone, even after a loss. These traits make her victory not just admirable, but beautiful. Sparkles a symbol of tomorrow. As the night faded, in Guangzhou and fans slowly left the arena, Alex and Nadia stayed for a few extra moments, signing autographs and posing for photos. Alex looked up at the sky, a sky filled with stars. For her, it wasn't about the ranking points or prize money. It was about belonging, proving that a girl from the Philippines could share that same stage, that same light, and shine just as bright. We're just getting started, she said quietly, as if speaking to the stars themselves. Rainbow conclusion, the beginning of a legacy. This wasn't just another tennis win. It was a kind of moment that transcends sport, the kind that lingers in memory long after the applause fades. Alex, Eala, and Nadiia Kichenok surge to the Guangzhou Open quarterfinals represents a courage to dream, the strength to persevere, and the beauty of unity across nations. A carries a nation's heart. Kichenok brings global experience. Together, they're crafting a story that resonates far beyond the tennis court, one about friendship, determination, and destiny. And as they prepare for the next battle, one truth remains clear: the world isn't just watching Alex Eala play tennis. It's watching her make history. Philippines. Let's go, Alex. Onward to the semifinals and beyond. The dream continues. Tennis Sparkles. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next